Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you for another trailer talk video. This is going to be the movie coming out this September, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. My bad, I soaked the camera. Anyway, this is going to be Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So let's get into it. So this is going to be Puss in Boots 2. I think this is supposed to take place, I don't know. I'm guessing a couple years after the first Puss in Boots that came out long ago. I did see the first one. It looks pretty cool. They've been talking about. I've been hearing so many rumors about Shrek 5 coming out. They've been in the works for the next Shrek movie, and then this got announced, and then this trailer got announced. I mean, this trailer got released, and I was like, 3C Films said man, like if this was the Shrek announcement they were talking about, like maybe it was like Shrek 5, and then they switched it to Puss in Boots 2. I mean, that kind of sucks. 'Cause I would rather have a Shrek movie because I mean he still be in there. I like Puss in Boots, he'll still be in there. But would I rather have this or a Shrek 5? I'll probably go for the Shrek 5. But this is still good too. This movie still looks really good too. The animation style has changed a lot, and it looks really nice. So the trailer starts off with Puss in Boots just like pimping it out in this little bar, drinking milk time, all the different names that everybody's been calling him. Out of nowhere, this giant, literally like just out of nowhere, a giant just rips the roof off of this club, and the way he's able to fight this giant, literally the dude's playing this. This is one dude playing this giant, not violin, but it's like a violin, but it's like the huge version, the way you have to like put it on the ground and put one arm. And he's playing that, and he pulls all the strings back. Puss in Boots gets onto the strings and he flings them. He starts running around on the rooftops, and the giant has this gigantic bell around his antlers, and he's like swinging it around. Puss in Boots keeps jumping around him on the rooftops, and eventually gets on top of the giant, and it keeps twisting around his horns. It's pretty funny because Puss in Boots makes the bell swings around, and like one part is a bell, and on the other side of the string, it's like the little. I don't know. It's just a big piece of wood. I don't know why the big. It's like literally it's a string. At the end of one side it's the bell. At the end of the other side, it's just this big piece of wood, and the piece of wood is on the giant's face while the bell is swinging around. Puss in Boots go, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And then he moves, and the bell hits the giant. And the bell hits the giant. Like I said, this animation style is nice. I mean, it looks pretty clean. I really like it, and that was a pretty funny joke. What Puss in Boots did, I seen some people not really like what the animation style looks like. I honestly like it. It looks clean. Some people said it's like Into the Spider Verse. This is like and Puss in Boots is just running around all happy like he's fighting this giant. And you see like Puss in Boots, like I said, the big piece of wood. He's like, hey, you want to see something cool? The giant falls down. Like it's really smooth and transition, and his outfit didn't change at all. It's really the same. Did he always have the cape? I think the cape is new. I think that's really it. I think the cape. It's been so long since I've seen Puss in Boots. I think he always have the cape? No, no, no. I think the cape is new. I think the cape is new. I don't know. I just like the only thing I really know, like obviously the boots and then the hat with the feather, but the cape, I don't know. In the back of my mind, I'm like, he didn't have the cape before, but I think the cape is new. I think the cape is new, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's new. If it's not new, then okay. I mean, hey, that's just a new like asset to his wardrobe. But hey, it's whatever. And I bet y'all can tell I was out of breath talking super fast. So let me settle down. Anyway, right after that, Puss in Boots like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all get home safely. He starts to walk away, but they keep yelling for him to do an encore. He's like, okay, I got y'all. He grabs the guitar. He says, okay, this song is called "The Legend Will Never Die," and then the bell hits him and he dies. Puss in Boots actually dies. Like the plot synopsis, he literally dies 8 times in this movie. And that's what it says in the plot synopsis. Like the whole point of this movie is he's on his last life because cats have 9 lives. He's on his last life, and he's trying. They don't say this in the trailer, but in the plot synopsis it says that he's going to find the legendary last wish so he can wish for his 9 lives back. They don't really like spell that out in the trailer, so you don't really know what he's trying to do. You see a bunch of different scenes, but in the plot synopsis, it specifically says that. In the trailer, it doesn't really say that. Anyway, it's funny because a doctor is telling Puss in Boots, "You just died." He said, "Doctor, I'm Puss in Boots. I got 9 lives." He said, "How many times have you died already?" And then we see a montage of how he lost all his lives, which is pretty funny. So the first time he died, he was in a bull run, and he stopped to talk to a girl, and the bull hit him. That's one life. The second life, he stops talking to the girl, and he dies. The second life, He's eating some shrimp and some seafood, and he didn't know it had shellfish in it. And he's allergic to that, and he dies that way. The third time he dies, he gets drunk and he says, "Cats always land on their feet. Watch this." And then he falls like 1,000 feet because he's on this gigantic tower. He's on this gigantic tower, and he dies like that. Look at this. I'm being dead serious. He's drunk. He's going, "Look, cats always land on their feet. Watch this." And he falls down and is like 1,000 feet. I don't know what he was doing up there. But that man dies. He just dies. I'll put this to the side. Like you just saw in the fourth time he dies, he's trying to lift like 1,000 pounds of weights. The weights fall on him. He dies. The fifth time he dies, he's playing poker against some dogs. He wins. The dogs get mad. He dies. The sixth time, he puts himself into a cannon and says, "Watch this," and the cannon explodes. So that's the sixth time. The seventh time, I actually forgot the seventh time. Obviously, the eighth time is when the bell fell on him in this trailer. The seventh time, I forgot. Let me look at that one. For the cannon explode, he went poker against the dogs. Oh, he wanted to go fight a sumo wrestler, and obviously, Puss in Boots is like this small. A sumo wrestler fell on him. Boom, he died. And then then Puss in Boots like, yeah, and this time, and then there was the bell. Not as like, and then the Puss in Boots like, man, that's like four. That is like, no, that's eight. What do you wish to do with your last life? And then we cut to a scene where we see um I'm pretty sure her name was Kitty Softpaws. Yeah, Kitty Softpaw. We see her, and she's saying that what makes a last life so special. No, she says the fact that this is your last life. That's what makes this life so special. Because all the other lives, like I got an extra life on top of this. So who cares? Or he just dies. This is your last life. So that's what makes this life special. You have to actually live it through, through and through. And then after that, we just keep seeing a bunch of random montages of different scenes throughout this movie. We don't get a clear cut explanation to what Puss in Boots is going to try to do to fix him losing all these lives. We just get a bunch of random scenes of him running away from some guys with flaming bow and arrows. We see a new dog character. We get a better look at him at the end. We see this new wolf character that Puss in Boots is fighting. He looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna front. He looks pretty cool. We see him fight this wolf character. I don't know who he's supposed to be. He can't be the big bad wolf because this is supposed to be in the Shrek universe. So we already seen the big bad wolf. The scene after this, Puss in Boots and Kitty Softpaws start fighting Goldilocks and the three bears. Whenever Kitty, he starts fighting him, and she's like, "Hey, you're supposed to be dead." He's like, "It's whatever." Like I thought so many times. Who knows? So and her dad, that doesn't. Well, Goldilocks has a design. All the three bears is just three bears. I mean, it's just three normal bears. It's just Goldilocks design is pretty cool, and then three bears. I don't think we ever seen them before in the Shrek universe. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, we never seen it. No. Actually, wait, we did see them. We didn't see Goldilocks, but we saw the three bears. So like, this is the retcon, or just a new thing? Cause we saw the dad bear and the son bear in the first Shrek. I written and the mom bear was dead on Farquaad's floor. So these are just new three bears then. Yeah, these three guys are completely new. These three guys are completely new. I don't know. But what's weird is when they first start fighting, they're in a church, but then it cuts to this scene to where they're fighting, and then they're in some sort of light room. I don't know where they're at in this scene. I don't know where they could possibly be at in this scene where it's just color everywhere. In the last little scene of this, and the last little bit of this trailer, they just Puss in Boots arguing with Kitty Southpaw because he was like, every time I join up with you on a mission, it always goes wrong. He's like, come on, trust me. He does that cute face he always does throughout all the Shrek movies and his own movie back in 2012, 2011. It was a while. I was a kid. I was like a little kid when that movie came out. I saw the first movie in theaters. I saw that first movie in theaters. It was pretty good. But he was like, yeah, come on, just trust me. And the dog character the new dog character, I forgot his name. It's just like getting overloaded with the cuteness, and then he tries to do it himself, and his eye gets all big, and Kitty Softball's like, "Whoa, hey man, you're gonna pull a horn, you're gonna pull a hernia. You need to settle down because his eye pops out of his socket, but his eye gets like super big for no reason, and that's all we get from this trailer. And it says it's the official trailer. it doesn't really sell too much. I mean, like obviously, I mean, you don't want to sell too much, because you want to have a lot of surprises for the movie. That's when it's not get super big. And this is a really better look at Kitty Softpaws right here. She looks the same, just like pretty nice in the new animation style. And this movie's supposed to become well. It says coming soon to theaters, but if you look it up on Twitter or anywhere else, it says it comes out in September 24th. If I'm not mistaken, September 24th, I think. So hey, I can't wait for this movie. It looks like a pretty good movie. I love the first movie, so I can't wait to see how this movie's gonna play out. Maybe Shrek and Donkey and then will make a cameo, or if this movie does well enough, they probably if this movie does well enough, they probably will make a Shrek 5 or like either a reboot or they didn't reboot. This is a continuation, so yeah. So I guess they'll make a Shrek 5 or either a continuation, a movie that's set in the timeline of before Shrek 4. I don't know. So yeah, if this movie does well enough, they probably would make a Shrek 5 or a reboot or whatever. So they probably do like another Shrek thing. This movie does well enough, so please go see this movie so we can get Shrek 5. Other than that, that's really all the information we get. We just get the announcement that they're making the movie. And we got a little screenshot of it a while ago, and then we get the trailer today. So that's all we really get. So like, share, and subscribe. See, I thank you all for watching. I thank you all there being wonderful human beings, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I did want to ask y'all something. Did y'all ever watch the Netflix show for Puss in Boots, the land of the city of Selene Lorenzo? You ever watched that? I watched season one, and I got halfway through season two, and then I just fell off. I think it's like up to season four. It got up to season four, and the series ended like they had like a big old battle or something. He had a crowd. I don't know. I saw like the last trailer. It was really confusing because obviously I stopped in the middle of season four. The last episode I watched was I think it was the mermaid. I remember there was that mermaid episode. I remember like nasty. She liked Puss in Boots and she left. And we already got the goblin. No, we already get the pine. It was like halfway through season two, then I fell off by accident. Like I don't know why I just stopped watching. I just stopped after that. But hey, if it's like any good still, I'm gonna probably go back to watch it. But hey, if it's like anything like crazy happen, tell me. No, tell me. Never mind. I just wanted to ask like if anybody else watches that show, don't tell me. Obviously, I don't want to get like too spoiled. So never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I even brought it up because I just brought it up because of Puss in Boots. But I don't know what I was trying to say because I don't want you to tell me stuff because I haven't seen it yet. I just want to if anybody else watched it, did you like it? I really liked it. I just fell off because I don't know. I don't really know why I just stopped watching. It was pretty good though. I liked it. Anyway, see ya.